and you're each get to make your own little personal pizza. Okay? So we start out with 1 cup of warm water. Now this isn't hot water, it's just warm because we're gonna add yeast to it and we don't wanna kill the yeast. So it's just warm water and it's 1 cup. Just pour it in a bowl like that. And then we're gonna add 1 tablespoon of yeast. Sometimes you buy yeast in a packet, and if you do, then it's just 1 packet of yeast, but this is 1 tablespoon of yeast. We're gonna sprinkle over the top of the water, just like that. We're gonna use a little whisk, and whisk it like this, and then we're just gonna let it dissolve for just a minute. Like it's already dissolved, mine dissolves really fast. So, to that, we now add 1 teaspoon of sugar. So, just like that. I'm just gonna put that in there, a teaspoon of sugar. 2 tablespoons of oil. So here's 1 tablespoon. 2 tablespoons. Then we're gonna add 2.5 cups of flour. Now I use the bag to kind of make it even on the top. So this is the 1/2 cup.
I use a butter knife.
Butter knife is really good. That is very good. You can use anything to kind of level it off on the top.
Besides a spoon, because that would be
A spoon might, yeah, make it to where it's, so just like that. So that's 1.5. I need 1 more of these. So there's our 2.5 cups of flour. And then we're gonna add a teaspoon of salt. Okay, got flour on the top of it. All right, 1 teaspoon of salt. Sprinkle that over. Now we're gonna switch. And we're just gonna use a spoon, or this is what I use, kind of a spatula thing. We're just gonna mix that all together. Just stir it all together. It's really easy to stir together. Okay, once you get it kind of stirred together, we're gonna just stir this until it forms a ball. We're gonna stir it like 10 more times. This is not making a... Okay. Usually it's sticky enough you can't touch it. That's why I'm wondering if I might have actually not got quite enough water in here. But it's all gonna be okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so then we're gonna let that sit for 5 minutes. So we're gonna just set it to the side, right here. And at 20 after, that will be ready. All right, so it's raised for 5 minutes. We're gonna take it out of the bowl here. And we're just going to split this up into, we're gonna do it into 6 pieces.
Why not 100? Because they would be big.
Yeah, 6 to 8 pieces. Now, you can, I have used this. This is what I use to just make my regular pizzas. And if you do that, then you just put this on a pizza pan and use it to make a big full-size pizza. But we're making personal pizzas today, so we're gonna cut it into 6 pieces, okay? You could do 6 pieces, 7 pieces. I'm gonna cut one a little smaller here because I'm gonna show you how we're gonna do this, okay? Then each of you guys will get a thing of dough. And you'll be able to do your own.
No wonder when I know no West.
Okay. So, we're gonna take a piece of dough. We're gonna spray, this is parchment paper. We're just gonna spray some oil on the parchment paper. Gonna put the dough on it. Now, if you're at home, you can just put it on a pizza pan or a round pan like this. This is a pizza pan, it has holes in the bottom. It makes the crust a little more crispy. Or just even a regular pan you can use. You wanna spray it with some oil if you're gonna use any of those things, okay? I'm gonna use a parchment paper today just because it's gonna be easy to get in and out of, and for you guys to make your own, okay? So normally I have to put a little bit of flour. I usually dip my hands in the flour and get a little bit of flour on it because it's more sticky usually. It's not today, but for whatever reason. And then you're just going to push this out until it's about like you want, okay? If you like thick crust, then leave it a little thicker. Thin crust, a little thinner, just like that. So just like this.
The pizza, buddy.
So it's gonna look like this, okay? Then we're going to take some pizza sauce. This is just pizza sauce that I buy. At home, I always just make my pizza sauce, but I'm just buying it. Sometimes I just use spaghetti sauce too. And we're gonna take just a little bit.
That's a big spoon.
And just put it around there, however much sauce you want, but you don't want too much sauce. Now, if you don't like pizza sauce, you could actually use Alfredo sauce. You can use barbecue sauce and do like a barbecue chicken. Whatever kind of pizza you like, you can use that kind of sauce. Okay?
Interesting.
So, but we're doing pizza sauce today, okay? So, then after the pizza sauce, you're gonna put a little bit of cheese. This happens to be pizza. It says shredded pizza 2 cheese blend. I use whatever kind of pizza, what kind of cheese I have. It doesn't, you don't have to have a pizza blend, okay? It's just I went to the store and I was like, oh, they have a pizza blend. I'm making pizza, so I bought a pizza blend. So just put some cheese on it. Now, if you only like a cheese pizza, maybe put a little more cheese on there because that's all you're gonna do, and then we'll bake it. But we're gonna add some different things on here. Next thing we're gonna add is we're gonna add some meat. So whatever kind of meat you like, I'm gonna put pepperoni on here. We have diced ham and we have pepperoni today. You could also put sausage on it. You could put shredded chicken on it. You could put
Stop.
bacon, whatever kind of meat you want on there, right? So you're gonna just put however many pieces of pepperoni you want on here. I think that looks pretty good right there. Then we're gonna sprinkle just a little more cheese on here.
Cheese. Cheesy. Cheesy lemon squeezy.
Okay, I'm not gonna put any. You could put olives. You can put, you know, other toppings on there. Mushrooms, pineapple, sliced tomatoes, spinach, extra pineapple, whatever you want to put on there. I'm not putting any other toppings on there, but well, maybe I'll put a couple of olives, okay? A few olives, just to show you, okay? Yeah, just a few olives. We're sprinkling a little more cheese on here.
How are the olives?
All right, now we're gonna take this and I am going to actually use this, kind of slide it up to kind of transfer it. We're going to put it in our oven that's all preheated. So like I said, 450 degrees on this oven, 475 degrees if you're cooking at home in a regular oven. Okay, put it in there. We're gonna it only takes like 5 minutes. 5 or 6 minutes. We're gonna start with 5 on here. Okay, 5 to 6, maybe 7 minutes. Depends on your oven, but okay, it's gonna cook now. And so it's really easy and fast to make your own little pizza.